All right, so if ADT is the company that did the cookie shop security footage, then what company did the security footage for Family Dollar? That's a big question you need to find out, because the Family Dollar got like a different private company that does their security footage. Then somebody can actually, like a lot of private security companies, you can actually buy the footage off of them. And that's the stuff that be happening a lot of times. If you look and you see um, that like something goes on in the news and they say they released the footage, most of the time, if it was something that happened and they had to get the footage from a business, you can actually go and buy the footage from the company that is doing the security there. So a lot of time what happens is that somebody always figures out that the company that has the security camera footage, and what they do is they buy it from that company themselves. It could be a whole different person that's not even involved, and they'll go and buy that from the company, and they can't release it to the public. And so they'll do whatever they want with that footage. They can edit it, they could hold it for like a long time. Some people, they hold it for like a year. Some people, they'll wait for it to go to like a court or something. But most of the time, they'll hold it and they'll expect the family to come and buy it off of them. So that has happened in the case in the last like few years, where somebody bought the footage off the security company and then they had deleted and edited a lot of it. And then by the time that the people are able to buy the footage back, all of it is messed up. They can't even figure out what's going on. They change the people and like the places they go. They make it blurry, or they just flat out cut out the most important parts of it. And so I hope that didn't happen, because we want to be able to. The 007 witness already says that she's got blonde hair, so you could see her going into that store. And if the footage can be seen, you will be able to actually find that moment. So that's all, we're trying to find that moment. Yeah. So if you could see the footage and they didn't cut it out, we're gonna be able to find out when the two dudes walked in, and not only in the outside, but you're gonna see it on the inside too. So look, everybody's saying that this Tahoe has Illinois plates. And so that's really important, because when you think about it, the security guard dude is actually supposed to be from Chicago, because that's where Dolph got him from. And you could see in a video, like, I think it's like 2-3 years ago, and it's probably on Instagram somewhere out there. But Dolph got that same dude hopping in I think they hopping in like a Lambo truck or like a Range Rover or something. And you could see dude in the dreads getting the passenger seat at that time. So back then, you already knew that that probably was the security dude, right? And and then now it's saying that it's the person that the witness seen at the store next door at the Family Dollar. She's saying that them dudes, one of them at least, had dreads. And if they're getting in that Tahoe from Illinois plates, people from Chicago have like to wear dreads, especially dudes, right? So if it's all these dreadhead dudes on scene, you already got the dude with the Drake, the dudes that went to Family Dollar, and possibly more dudes in that Tahoe. And if you think back to that very, very first person from the gas station that said they seen a whole black car full of you know what, them dudes could have all been from Chicago with the Illinois plates. And it make a lot of sense now, because that somebody could have went to Chicago and recruited people from Dolph's team, specifically the ones that was going to be his security for that week. And they could have told him about the plan and put him on to the whole movement and let him know like how much bread they could get cut if they play a role in this whole thing. So that's just something that I want to bring out, because I think it's something you could tie together with it. Because if this truck, if that Tahoe with Illinois plates, what's these these guys that got in the truck, they gotta be from Chicago, Illinois. And because we already know that, because the security dude, the dude with the Drake that ran outside, he's already definitely from Chicago. Like he's seen on footage in Chicago with Dolph. And so you can't deny that there's no connection between that that dude who's from Chicago and the other people who hop in the Tahoe. So if you really think about it and you link it together, you're gonna be able to tell that this whole thing, the hitters, was actually security dudes from Chicago, and they pulled up to Memphis. And what happened when they went back in that truck is they went back to Chicago, back to something probably like a chop shop or something, get rid of the whip. You know what I mean? Yep. So that's what's going down. I'm just trying to bring an update because everybody's trying to figure out where the whole situation is at now. Because a lot of people are saying that what 007 saw, she could be a fake. That could have been a fake interview. But with the facts that I just pulled out of it, I'm able to connect the fact that they all from Chicago. So that interview might not be fake, because if you take the fact that that truck got Illinois plates and the dudes got dreads and the security from Chicago, then that's all three different sources, right? But they all align to that narrative of them being from Chicago, and that technically Gotti and them or somebody from CMG could have went to Chicago to recruit these people and put a plan on together, because you know you're gonna need people that's on the inside, because it'd be the ones that's closest to you that really snake you. You know what I mean? Like you gotta watch the people that is closest to you. And it's a saying people always say, you gotta keep your friends close and your enemies closer. But your friends could be your enemies. You know what I mean? So that's all, man. Just trying to tell everybody, be careful out here and keep an eye out. You really can't trust nobody. Like you can't even trust your own security. That's why a lot of people be saying, like I've heard in some lyrics, that you got to keep a person that watches who's supposed to watch you. Or if you leave some money somewhere, you pay someone to watch it and you pay somebody else to watch them, because you know you can't trust them. Even if it's like your cousin, if it's your brother that you actually trying to move around with, they know where you are at all times. So they'll be the ones that could actually expose your location and actually have something happen to you, because they know your whereabouts because you kept them close. So all I'm saying is you got to watch out for the people closest to you, because you can't trust anybody these days, man. So that's all. I'm out. Make sure you guys run it up, share this, and like and subscribe, man. Happy New Year too.